Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to welcome Meagan Ingold, and she is the author of Mommy Has Breast Cancer. Meagan, can you tell us who you have with you and share a little bit about your book?
Yeah. So this is my son, my oldest son, Carter, and he had the privilege of doing all of the illustrations in our book. He worked so hard last summer to bring our story to life, and I'm so proud of the hard work that he put in. Blood, sweat, and tears, all of them were in the making behind the scenes, and I think he was pretty excited to be completely done. But I think it was really cool for him to see everything roll out when we finally had that first book hit the mailbox, right?
Mhm. Yeah, that is so awesome that you were able to have your son illustrate this for you. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about, what this book is about?
Yeah, absolutely. So in 2017, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Carter had actually just turned 3 at the time, and my youngest son, Kason, had just turned about 7 months old. So he was not walking yet at all when we found out. And then while we were in the beginning stages of finding out about our breast cancer, I had been looking for books through our local library here in Missouri and even on Amazon searches. And I just really wasn't finding very many options for breast cancer stories having to be geared towards children
Yeah.
specifically. So it kind of just got my wheels turning, and I thought, well, what if we can take something that we thought was broken and turn it into something beautiful and just let it be a light to share with others at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, first, I want to say that I'm really sorry that you went through that. I think that it's great, like you said, that you took that challenge in your life and made something positive out of it, especially for kids that don't know anything about that. And I love that it's geared toward children so that they can learn about this.
Yeah, it was really special to have Carter draw the pictures. He loves to draw and illustrate, and he's way better at drawing than I could ever be myself. So it had actually been something in the making for several years, and it really was actually on the back burner. I never thought we would pick it back up and finish it until my husband really encouraged us a year and a half ago to pick it back up and finish it since we had started it. And then we really got the idea at that time to approach Carter to see if he would be interested in finishing the book with mom.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you guys finished it. Megan, is there anything else you can share about the book or any of the messages within the book or anything else about yourself?
Yeah, so along with the book story, obviously it touches based on our personal story and how it led to me having a double mastectomy and mommy having lots of doctor's appointments, time away from the boys. They were gone for 2 weeks during my first major surgery, which was the mastectomy at the time.
Mhm.
My sister was living with us, so we touched base on that. She was a huge shining light for us in that time of need, especially with the boys being so little, which we are super grateful for her in that time as well. But really, we just also talk about leaning on God and how we that made our relationship closer to Him at the time, of course.
Mhm.
And in the back of the book, we had the opportunity to share everything about our story to the names of our doctors, nurses, University of Kansas Health System, everything about everything about our story. I mean,
Yeah.
we were an open book, literally. So if anybody had questions, I mean, it's pretty much in the back of our book for anybody to read right now.
Well, Meagan, thank you so much for sharing your story. Carter, is there anything you'd like to say? How was the illustration experience for you?
It was pretty hard at sometimes,
Really?
and it got me frustrated.
Hmm.
Um, but when we finished it, I was glad we were done with it.
Man, that's so awesome that you got to do that and you worked hard and finished it. That is so cool.
Mom had to remind him when he got frustrated, okay, walk away, take a break, take a breather, or some days we would just put it away and bring it back out the next. So we had to stay on a pretty strict timeline last summer when we started working on it, because being a teacher, I knew going back to school, I wanted to get all of the pages and illustrations lined up before going back to school last year. So
Sure.
we managed to get it done. You managed to rock all your illustrations, and we're proud that we were able to finish it.
Well, congratulations on your book, Meagan. For anybody who's interested in picking up a copy, again, it's Meagan Ingold, and the title is Mommy Has Breast Cancer. You can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, and Apple Books, to name a few. Thank you for being with us today, Meagan and Carter.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks.